Competition, a nationwide search for an aspiring director to write a treatment for Korn's next video. The response? Thousands of online and mailed-in treatments submitted. The massive list narrowed down to 21 finalists. The result, one lucky winner will receive $21,000 cash, an Apple G4 computer, a Sony digital video camera, and an opportunity of a lifetime to make their directorial debut on the set of Korn's new video.
You won!
Getting chosen by Korn is the easy part.
Good luck. You'll need it.
The real work begins when the winner flies to LA and comes face to face with the challenges of directing the band's next big budget video.
That frame's not gonna work.
From the politics
We have a missing director.
to the personalities,
I gotta go!
from the disagreements
No.
to the distractions. Can the winner resist the temptations of LA and survive long enough to face their harshest critic, the band?
Action!
We do so many different things with our fans, and we've done the cover contest.
There it is.
It was just one more thing this we could do. I'm like, hey, let's have a kid direct one of our videos.
We want to use fans because they're so deep into the lyrics and the songs that they're probably going to come up with one of the best treatments ever.
MTV and Korn are giving you the chance to call the shots with MTV's direct-to-video contest.
We decided to use Alone I Break. It's our next single, and we wanted to do something special for it.
I wrote it when I was going through a rough time, and it's basically a song about checking out, about things getting so bad you don't want to be here anymore.
Now I see the times they change, leaving us it seems so strange. I am hoping I can find where to leave my hurt behind.
It's a totally different song for us, and it just needs something different.
There were thousands of treatments that came in, and it was a tough process.
We got all different types. Some were very serious, some were a joke. Some were pretty sick. You know, we made an FBI pile. Just kidding, but we probably should have.
We've got all these treatments. We gotta narrow it down to 21. Someone out of this 21 is gonna make this video.
Here's a good one that we can work with.
I like the fact that they send in some storyboards.
Watch diagonal past camera. Got the camera.
Puts it in our keeper pile.
Man, is this the drinking out of the toilet one?
Has everybody found at least a couple that they like?
I got my top 5.
Hello? Hi, this is Callie DeLace from MTV's Direct-to-Video contest, and I'm calling to qualify you as a semi-finalist.
I want to make a few points about my treatment and why I feel like we should make this video.
This is my idea for your video.
Dance scene and explosions.
What makes you want to direct a video?
I just want to do something original, something creative, something a little daring, something that can be placed in heavy rotation but not fall victim to the cliche-ridden landscape of the stereotypical music video.
Hold on one second.
Well, give me a little bit about your background.
I am a recent graduate of Boston University.
I hated high school, and high school hated me.
Is Korn like one of your favorite bands?
You guys are the best.
Give me a chance.
You have no idea how much this means to me. Hi, I'm James Montalbano. I'm one of the finalists for the MTV Direct-to-Video contest. This is my house in Rockaway Beach, New York. Yeah, can you open the door? Well,
This is what I wear at work.
loss prevention, which is basically a cool way of saying security. My Korn submission video was this. It was actually pretty heavily edited. Part of my job involves looking for and apprehending shoplifters by observing them through cameras in the ceiling. I've never seen an entire video shot through security cameras, so I thought that'd be a cool idea. I'm confident about it because I think if I've gotten this far, it must mean something, that I have some kind of talent.
I'm Sean Dack. I am 25. I just graduated from Columbia University, uptown.
I was thinking a lot about how much reality TV there is now. I thought, well, what would happen if you set up this scenario where a band lives in a house together and the conflicts that arise, or it's this everyday thing that this band is going through living in a house. Didn't devise an idea that has elaborate sets or a huge crew. You know, if I could do it in my house, I would. I haven't found a steady job, and this would be the closest thing to having a steady job. And it could be this incredible leap into directing.
I'm Evanette Bates from Mount Vernon, New York. I'm a practicing attorney.
I went to Harvard Law School, but I also have another passion, which is writing. Writing is something really personal, and I'm just getting comfortable letting people know that I write.
I interpret the song as being about people who are trying to cope with their individual suffering.
If I do get the opportunity to direct the video, then it's just sort of another chapter in the saga.
I'm Wendy Caldwell. I'm from Georgia. Here's my room. Some of my Korn posters. I got like 10 Korn shirts. I got their belt. My treatment was about a little kid putting together a jigsaw puzzle, and in the puzzle, it's the band playing. The kid starts crying, and each teardrop will hit a piece of the puzzle, and it breaks. I have always been interested in special effects. I figured this would be a way to get my foot in the door. I'm ready to get out of the small town. I like to have the opportunity to have a bunch of different things to do instead of the same old thing every day.
And it's interesting to see how the fans look at us and read treatments and what they think, Korn should be.
Alone I Break, a treatment by Ebonette Bates.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're at an old apartment building.
We intercut pieces of Korn's performance with pieces of Tennant's lives.
The boy takes a porno magazine.
Yeah. This one's gonna win.
Does she like to party? We must know that she parties.
Pick up the papers. Let's read another one, fellas.
Number 2.
The music store security system.
The unseen security guard thinks Jonathan is going to shoplift.
He slowly slides the music into his pocket. He sets off the sensormatic tag detectors at the door. It's a sensormatic.
You know, beep, beep, beep.
Oh.
Have you ever stolen anything before?
No.
So maybe we could steal something from this video.
You guys write the kind of music that really relates to the way people my age feel. I feel that what I wrote expresses visually what you guys express musically.
Cool. That was a pretty cool presentation, huh?
Yeah.
Let's move on with Wendy Caldwell.
First, we filmed the band performing in a black room. Then, using special effects, we take this and make it into a jigsaw puzzle.
Let's go meet my family.
She's confident, look.
Yeah! Wendy, what have you done?
Treatment by Sean Dack.
The video will have to look of reality television.
When the song leads into the second verse, a conflict arises, so we all beat each other's ass.
Yeah!
Jonathan sneaks into Severa's room and suffocates him with a pillow, killing him.
Man, you can't go killing everyone. MTV won't play it.
You know, I've always felt like directing is this collaborative process, and working with the band and working on shots with them is really important. That's all I will say. Thanks for listening.
This is gonna be tough to pick, man.
This is gonna be really hard.
Next on Treatment, Korn changes someone's life forever.
Pack your bags, because you're going to Los Angeles.
And later, can the director handle demanding rock stars?
Somebody start getting lipstick on my face.
Or become one? It started with a nationwide contest calling all amateur directors. 3,000 entries, 21 semifinalists, 4 finalists. Now Korn is faced with a difficult decision. Who will direct their next video?
Hello?
James.
Yeah.
My name is James also, but they call me Monkey.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, we're good. We just watched your presentation.
Okay.
We thought you had a lot of good ideas. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
You were the top 4.
Top 4, you got a bright future ahead of you. I'm sorry to say we didn't pick it. I just want to call you and say thank you very much.
For putting all the time and hard work into making your presentation. We really appreciate it.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right.
Bye-bye. Yeah, listen.
These are hard.
That's us out. Well, you guys then. I'll never buy another Korn record.
This is a bad idea.
We made it like he won. He was all,
Oh, I know.
Like,
okay.
bro,
Yeah, you're right,
really
you're
like
right.
your idea, and like for almost a full minute, and then we said, but you didn't win. You need to reword it.
Okay, you're right.
People
you're
skills.
Right, you're right.
Well, Mr. People Skills, man, didn't say anything.
Nick this a bitch.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, this is Korn.
Hey.
We're in Paris.
I'm sorry?
We're in Paris.
We're in Paris.
Paris, yes.
We had a hard decision to make.
You were in the top 4.
Yeah. We appreciate the time and effort you did to write your treatment and send it in.
Thank you.
We didn't pick yours, but we really liked it a lot.
Okay.
Man, this is up.
I didn't win, but I was top 4.
Sorry to say you didn't win.
To know that I was even that close is really cool.
I want to pick her now. The treatment was very great and everything, but you won.
No way. Are you serious?
Yes, you're serious.
This is insane. I don't want to swear because I'm being recorded, but like, this is insane.
Hey, they bleep it out. Homeboy, go.
Holy
So like, when do we start?
You start very soon, my man. Pack your bags because you're going to Los Angeles to begin pre-production.
And got some computers and
My God.
Hey, we want to sit down and brainstorm with you a little bit and rewrite some of the stuff. And I don't think we get away with quite the murders, but we got some other ideas we want to flow with you.
Totally.
Make it good. Don't make it suck, bro.
No. We're all gonna work together. We're gonna make it amazing.
Our people will call your people.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Who was it?
That was the band.
It's a great idea, and I can't wait.
You go, Sean. You go. You go, boy. Make me look good.
Even if it sucks, it's still gonna be cool, because it's gonna give someone the opportunity and possibly a career.
It's kind of like that dream job, you know? For somebody who works with moving images, it's just such a great job.
If you make us a video,
I hope this does launch my career. I mean, I'd love to make more music videos.
The advice I'd give to him is
don't up.
Don't up.
Good luck. You'll need it.
So when do I leave? I'm leaving sometime, probably in the morning on Sunday, to turn off all my equipment, and then arriving, early afternoon or late morning in LA on Sunday. See you guys. My whole life is completely shifted in the span of 2 hours. A lot of it's anticipating these things that are going to happen, and a lot of it's just mentally preparing for this whole thing to unfold. I hope that everything stays positive. Of course, everyone's going to realize that this is my first time doing this, and that's an issue, but if I'm there to work and everyone realizes that, then there shouldn't be any problems. As long as you're confident and honest and, be yourself, then you have nothing to worry about. It's Christmas! Oh my God. This is pretty serious. This is the camera that I can be starting my diaries with. Okay, let's make a video.
September 15th, first day. I keep hearing all these anticipatory things about me not realizing what I'm getting myself into, but then I think not they've gotten themselves into either. I'm here for one reason, to subvert this process that they're putting me through, because this is not reality. My intentions are clear: to make a video that'll be interesting, and that's all I'm going to do while I'm here, because that's why I'm here. That's it.
Next on Treatment, Sean meets the Dream Team.
We're all trying to look at him as a director.
And starts making his vision a reality.
It's all working.
We're still treating him as a contest winner.
And later, Sean and Fieldy have some creative differences.
It's perfect. We're not doing another one. Next scene.
The winner, Sean Deck. His task, to direct the new Korn video for their single, Alone I Break. After arriving in LA, Sean adjusts to all the new attention and tries to concentrate on the task at hand.
When I first came up with the idea, I was watching a bunch of these new reality TV shows where they put normal people into these extreme situations on camera. And it's just this self-reflexive thing where the people are making the entertainment, but they're not entertainers. It's just this extreme situation for the rest of the world to watch.
Hello.
This is Kareem calling for Sean.
Hey, Kareem, this is Sean.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I had spoken to him on the phone just to kind of introduce myself and, kind of size him up, for lack of a better way of saying it.
In terms of the treatment, has anyone talked to you about some of the content issues in it?
Yeah, no, I mean, today we had a brief talk about, red flags and that kind of thing.
I mean, just so you know, MTV Standards looked at it today, and there can't be any kind of killing or death or blood.
Right. Time is money at the end of the day, and it's the band's money and the label's money, and it's a very expensive process. And if you have someone that really can't help that process move quickly, you're going to get burned.
I came into the whole thing realizing that there's going to have to be some changes. I mean, when I talked to the band on Friday, they even mentioned that.
I mean, everyone deals with censorship when you deal with this level. Everyone's got to understand that there's things you can and can't show. And he still is killing the band. We're just not showing it in this obvious way. It's all symbols or off camera. You see action and you don't see what happens off. So it's pretty ambiguous now. I think it should be okay. I can't deal with you guys, actually. Thanks for the rest of the time. You guys are off on your own. Hi, how are you? I need to get directions to a restaurant called Le Deux. You can cut there, it's fine.
The camera can't come in here.
The camera can come in, but your crew can't come in.
Okay.
Camera's up.
Well then, I'm gonna go in.
Are they outie? Is it okay, Sean?
They're gonna go put the camera away. And yeah, this is kind of nice because they don't know where I am right now. I like freaking them out a bit.
So what about the video though? Who has like the artistic control?
What's my video?
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm not really only gonna deal with the band and the DP and be like, that's who I'm gonna be. And if anyone else has issues, I'm gonna be like, well, you gotta talk to us. But like, they will step all over me if I let them.
So yeah, what is your strategy? Are you gonna be really firm?
I'm gonna be cool, but I'm gonna be really like stern. Like I'm gonna get them to like me, and then be like, "Well, that's great, but that's not what we're doing, buddy."
Partisan is primarily a production company that does music videos and commercials. I think we're really well known for being pretty diversified. We've done a lot of groundbreaking videos, from the White Stripe video, Dead Leaves, to Alicia Keys' Woman's Worth, and Fallen, Busta Rhymes' Pass the Courvoisier, and the Nas One Mic video. In a day and age when everything kind of looks the same, I think we have a really good variety of music videos out there.
Sean Dak. I'm here. I'm meeting some people.
Sure.
I just tried to be confident. It was like an interview.
Hey,
Kareem. Hey, Sean.
Kareem, Carmi, nice to meet you. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Cool. Welcome.
Thanks. I think that was the initial test of everyone seeing if it was going to even work.
Roseanne Cunningham. Hi. She's the executive producer.
Good to
Nice to meet you. Good to meet you.
Colleen Haynes.
Hey.
Hi.
She's your producer.
Nice to meet you. They're probably saying, okay, who do we have here? Let's size him up. And I think everyone is sort of doing that, having that sizing up moment.
Sean Dak, this is Carson Copenath, known as Crash. This is your director of photography.
Nice to meet you.
This is Al Masako.
Al.
Al works with the band and the band's management. Bill Yukich, your editor.
Hey, Bill.
Got the best people in all key positions. It should be mind-blowing for him.
Has everyone seen your new treatment?
No, I did some rewrites. Yeah, they're printing it out, yeah.
I think you should go through it for everybody at the tables.
Right.
The pre-production meeting, it's the meeting of the minds. You find middle ground that you all can agree on and live with, and you move on from there.
Basically what I was doing rewrites for the sort of second half of the treatment, which is where I think a lot of the red flags were as far as...
The killing and...
Right.
So instead of showing it, you're implying it?
Right, I mean, I was talking about ways of camera movement and other ways of sort of illustrating this thing happening.
Give me an example.
Like when Jonathan walks into the bathroom and electrocutes, I think it's James, I believe. This is a total Hitchcock move to show the lights in the house flickering and show a power surge, like something's been thrown into the tub.
I didn't expect him to be as prepared as he was, no. And it's a lot of pressure seeing all these people in one room.
I mean, in the Adidas video, like we were talking, they're all dead. Those are dead.
It also is a bit more tongue-in-cheek in that.
Yeah.
Right.
Kareem from Epic, him and Al sort of were on the same page. They kind of both came in playing hardball, or wanted to sort of throw some stuff at me and see how I would deal with it.
You know, when I wrote the treatment, I went to the extreme side. thinking it wouldn't even get this far, because I thought, okay, the censors are going to come in and they're going to say, no, we can't do this. The label's going to come in and be like, this is crazy. We can't show the band being killed.
Okay, well, half of your dream came through, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I went to the extreme side.
The bottom line is, I got to end up with a video. That's it. And we need to end up with a good video.
I think the basic concept of this happening is really a smart idea. It's really actually pretty funny if you think about it in like a black comedic way, you know.
But at the end of the day, they all just got murdered. So it's like.
But they had some music video. It's fantasy, you know.
Right. Everybody goes through standards. Every single director. Frankly, it didn't matter whether or not he was that upset about it or not. If he wanted to do it, we had to scope it to a way that makes sure it would air.
The fact that they like the idea, they're smart to realize that this is actually, you know, it's black comedy. It's actually pretty funny in a very dark way. And they're not dead. They're going on tour in 2 weeks, you know.
Got it.
He has interests to look out for, and there's a lot of money involved, and he'll be somebody that has to be dealt with a lot because, you know, it's the label. The label fronts all the money.
I think he's going to be shocked at how much pressure actually comes down when you have label and management involved in all the different departments, and it can be frustrating. That's one of the biggest things to deal with as a director. It's just the heat.
So let me ask you a question. Are you shooting this video from top to bottom, musically? So you can get bits and pieces in case you decide to go in that direction?
My first initial idea was to have no performance, to have this narrative happening while the music's playing. You see a band like Radiohead, amazing live band, incredible. Their videos, almost never now, the last few years, no performance.
It was shocking to hear him say that, and I think that was probably the wrong thing for him to say in that meeting. I saw it in Al's face, and Kareem just kind of like, you know.
Anytime we do a music video, the performance is the most important aspect. That's the meat of it, because we want Korn to be the forefront of the video.
I think every band is unique. I don't think you can cross-pollinate that. I think every band has their own vibe.
Completely.
And also in a time right now where rock music really hasn't applied in the last few years, they've still been able to maintain their presence on TRL and a big mainstream MTV audience.
That's true.
Why? Because they perform.
And not everybody gets to go to not everybody gets to go to a concert.
I totally agree with that. Like, I think we should perform the song through and through.
If you have a good performance, top to bottom, you got a video. If everything else fails, you still got a performance.
That's it. I'm cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Very nice.
Good to meet you guys.
Okay.
I don't think that Kareem has total confidence in me yet.
Cool. Great job.
Yeah. I said something to him and he was sort of like, to me. Like, yeah, kid, get out of my face. It's all working.
Yeah.
You know.
The beginning.
That's the beginning, right?
I think he's still being looked at as a contest winner. I think we're all trying to look at him as a director. We're still treating him as a contest winner.
How do you think you did?
I think I convinced them, as much as I had to get to the next level.
Day 3. Overnight, September 17th, September 18th. Getting a bit sick of this camera. 24-hour camera. Because it's impeding on the work. It's impeding on the work. The mainstream can really make your head really tweaked out. And I sort of miss modeling underground, but I guess to get to this level you have to make these compromises.
Next on Treatment, Sean ponders the missing link. The band.
He's gonna have politics and battles to fight. Everyone's gonna be looking at him.
I gotta go!
And later, does the director keep his promises?
You said I only had one more take, you liar.
Sean Dack has hit his LA stride. He's met the players. Now can he convince the dream team that he's not just a dreamer?
Somebody has taken over my office. What's going on? Now that we're getting to the second week, it's more like I'm a director.
I want to show you some art director reels.
And the contest is in the background right now.
Just watching him come into the office every day, I think he actually is viewing himself as a director.
Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Hey,
Rob.
How's it going?
Meet you.
I think I'm doing an okay job so far, as like maintaining things and working through things and working with people.
We probably need 4 cops.
Right.
No more than 2 or 3 friends, like hanging out in the house. And we need 1 girlfriend, a California girl, as opposed to like a New York girl.
Okay, perfect.
And that's just me thinking that because I'm from New York and, you know. I'm really nervous today. Just joking. That's good. There's the one place which I really like.
We have to actually go there and see how big these spaces are. I knew that location was very important to the treatment. The location had to have a character to it. Otherwise, the treatment wouldn't work.
We get to the first location and we're like, oh, this could kind of work, but it's not that interesting.
Something this big, there's not really much we can do with it unless we broke it up.
We go to the second location and it's like a dwarf version of what the folder was. Then we go to this third location and everything that we liked about it wasn't in the folder.
I'd like to practice here, that's for sure.
There's lots of little bends.
I mean, this house is cool because it's you know, it's vintage or whatever.
It looks like it could actually be their house.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's the one. Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Sean. Nice to meet you. I'm Irene.
I was told that he likes blondes.
Yeah. So like 1 blonde, 1 brunette, 4.
Okay.
David.
The tape will tell you a lot too.
I'm not feeling her as much.
She's very natural. She's really pretty.
She's too tall. I think Liz would be good.
Yeah.
This is totally cute and totally normal. Oh.
Today, class.
We just sort of wanted to break everything down, show everyone how we were gonna sort of fit everything in within that amount of time. Basically, we're opening up with the surveillance intro shots of all the band members. Jonathan back in his room, same shot as before. Cut to 16 of him starting to brood and starting to get, you know, really angry.
If everything is really mapped out, and I find if you have a great shot list, you got good storyboards, you end up usually on the good side. Just to cut to the chase to what you had said about him actually brooding on the bed. Might not be a bad idea, like you said, get the full performance of him doing it, because you could then do a multiple ending for something in the future. I mean, think about a DVD.
The management, the label wanted more performance.
We discussed kind of during these little vignettes where he's going to each of the guys' rooms and doing the deed, doing it with performance. The performance is the meat of it. If you get to a situation throughout the narrative where you can't get from A to B without something to bridge it, and you don't have that performance, you're screwed. But I mean, you can't show him putting the gas on, that frame's not gonna work.
I think we've gotten to a point where we're basically not showing anything. It's all symbols or off camera. You see action and you don't see what happens off.
While the director in some ways gets the final say, it's just like the government or something, there's lots of veto power.
Excellent. Very good job.
I think the idea is really good, and I think it'll make for a good video. The idea deserves to become something.
Video shoots do not go smoothly. It just doesn't happen. Nothing happens on schedule. Nothing happens the way you think it's going to. And it's how you adapt to those challenges that determines how well the video is going to turn out.
This video could make or break an album, and I don't know that everybody understands that to the fullest level.
Maybe I should start here. The only element that I don't have any idea about right now is the band. They'll probably just come in and do their job and then leave, which I hope, you know, which would be really good. But since I haven't met them, they're sort of like they're like an unknown element.
I have been wondering how the band's gonna react to him. I don't even think he's a huge Korn fan, and I think that'll come across. So I'm sort of interested to see how Korn reacts to him.
People ask me, like, is this like your dream? And I'm like, well, no, I mean,
he's not inhibited about his feelings and why he took this job. I mean, he said it to the camera a few times. You're not acting like this is what you really, really want to do. This is what you really, really wanted to do. Like on camera, you made it clear that you're not a big Korn fan. Like, really, I mean, music video directors that do this for a living, even if they don't love the band, they pretend they do. It's all selling yourself all the time. Directors have to sell themselves, and you're not doing it.
It's good that these people are really good at what they do, because otherwise it might be a problem, because I've never done this, so everyone's
doing a really good job. And hopefully I am too. We'll see.
Hello. Special wake-up call. Good morning, Mr. Dak. Welcome to Wednesday, September the 25th. This is your 9 a.m. wake-up call. Today is the big day.
Today's cake. Tomorrow's complicated.
I'm not going to be kind of like one of these dramatic directors. I'm going to try to be calm and, you know, focused.
Hello, sir.
Good morning. You ready?
Yeah.
For the fire?
You wanted to dust this a little? Yeah, we should dust
Like right there where that knot is?
Yeah, that's cool. 6 to 10 feet back. And we're doing the final preparations for lighting. Surveillance camera up there. We got one on the guitar, which we're doing the final rigging.
Field dogs here in the house.
Meeting the band is part of this thing where I don't know them yet. I haven't met them. They're the ghost element, and I want to like lock that in. My team and myself, we seem to be on the same page.
That's cool, yeah.
And we really want them to be there too, because it's theirs. It's their song.
We just worked with the Hughes brothers, huge directors, and now we're working with a fan.
He's never directed a video before, and look at all this he's got. So he's got to be like, I'd be myself.
Next on Treatment.
Let's do it!
Sean feels the pressure of a big-time music video shoot.
Fielder doesn't want his bass cam shot.
Oh, you guys have a good night.
Fielder doesn't get his bass cam shot.
And later, can he handle the heat of the edit room?
It ain't that great.
Or will he be cut down to size? With the location, casting, and shot lists finalized, director Sean Dak waits on the set, about to face the band for the first time.
Field dogs here.
Everyone's going to be looking at him. It's all about the way he acts.
So we're going to do that canted angle from like probably in the corner as well.
He's going to have politics and battles to fight, whether it's with the record company and about how Korn wants to see themselves or the band.
In this one, you know, like...
No, I'm not worried about it. I just wanted to cover it, that's all.
So where are these cameras going?
Who knew what you're going to get into? So, yeah, I was kind of like, okay, let's see what's going on with this kid.
Probably there. Well, the thing is, Jonathan has to be able to rip it down.
You know, when the lights are on, the camera's running, and the clock is ticking, some people just fold.
Unconfidence reads so quickly. And when people start to sense that about you, artist, management, label, they will take that inch and run a mile with it. And they start to step in and take over for you.
Everyone on the same page?
The fake one.
It'll be fine, dude. We got it.
I wasn't talking about that.
All right.
I was a little worried about how the band would treat, you know, a young art student.
Hey. What's up, man? What's up?
Congratulations.
Thanks, dude.
Don't up.
Wasn't really what I expected. I thought it was gonna be more of like a fan, a freak out little kid or something, you know.
Jonathan. Sean. How's it going?
He was playing the part. He was just walking around. He was trying to be cool. Really? I know he was nervous. He had to be. Julian. How are you?
He's the man.
He did come in with confidence. He even came with a little attitude, a little director's hairdo, and a little outfit he got going on.
With his cowboy boots and his hat and the flipped up collar. And I don't know. He just looked the part, act the part.
The only advice I gave Sean about the band was to be honest with him.
Hey, good to meet you. How's it going, man? Very good. You ready? I'm ready. You ready? No, I need to get something to eat.
If they feel that it ain't working or it's not going to work, they won't do it.
A bit. He's gonna pull in on it.
I always mess with the directors. That's what they get.
After Jonathan kicks over the amp, he'll go that way. You guys come back this way.
I think he's scared of me. He should be. Because I will break you up.
Is this Publishers Clearinghouse?
He did get an opportunity and a fat chunk of change, $21,000. That's a lot of money if you're trying to start your career.
Thank you. Behind the check? Yeah,
Hey,
sure.
man, what about my handshake?
Oh, you left him hanging. You left him hanging.
I'm getting directions.
He gets 21 G's and I'm doing all the work.
Let's do it! Well, next time we work together, there'll be no mics. Promise.
There'll be no mics the next time.
Yeah.
All right. Get Yukich back in and,
Exactly.
and everybody.
Get the whole gang.
Oh, there you go.
We'll get rid of MTV. That's the only difference.
Huh?
We'll get rid of MTV.
They won't let me leave.
I didn't actually realize how long really it takes to set up a shot and get the lighting.
John! Keep rocking, bro.
And the camera, and get everyone out of the room, and everyone shut up. So it took longer than I expected.
Tower surge off that, so he's got to replace his deck. That's 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Getting busy, y'all.
When you're on the shoot, you know, it's beat the clock.
And the clock goes so quickly, and that's the hardest part.
Let me find out. I want to get out of here.
You rap.
All of a sudden you get, oh my God, but I haven't gotten this shot, and I haven't gotten this shot.
You said I only had one more take, you liar.
Don't promise you're not gonna do multiple takes and then do them.
I gotta go.
That was his whole thing. He was promising, I think your bands have to do this over and over again. And I remember when we were in Paris, and he's like, I'm not into that.
I wonder how many takes they had to do to get that many shots, and how boring that must become for the band to lip sync the song all day.
And then we get there, and he does multiple take after take after take after take. It's like, you're a lying bastard.
They know that you need all that stuff to make it look really great.
Why don't we do a full pass and do a pass up to the breakdown?
It's part of the game.
You'll be up for one of those slipstick games after this?
Yeah. One verse. That's all we need.
Yes. Let's hurry up. I'm tired.
You got people from the label saying you got to start speeding it up. The man is there saying, well, my guys are getting a little bit tired.
Let's get playback.
It's like, it's not easy to deal with.
Quickly!
It sucks doing multiple takes, but it's better to have more than less. But we're going to complain. We're rock stars. That's what we do.
Somebody start getting lipstick on my face. Because I got to go. I got to go work tomorrow.
They wanted to do one more shot on me. I'm like, it was too hot. And they put like a camera on the end of, you know, like Head's guitar and Monkey's guitar. And I was watching it through the monitor, and I thought it looked stupid.
Oh, you guys have a good night.
That was just an excuse for me to get out, because I didn't want to do it.
If Fielder doesn't want his bass cam shot, Fielder doesn't get his bass cam shot. It's up to him. He just doesn't have any right to complain about it.
So did you get Fielder?
No. He left. So.
All PAs, all hands on deck. Let's help Roger get a couple monitors up here, get this thing dialed in.
It wasn't hard to keep going when we got past midnight. We just knew what we had to get accomplished.
Get him in the tub and kill him.
When we got to the point where it was time for Jonathan to kill me, that was easy. I mean, act like you're asleep. No problem. I'm tired as hell anyway, you know?
Yeah, that looks good.
That's Hitchcock right there.
It was tiring, but it was fun also. I mean, I've had those feelings about to kill in the band before. It's no big. That wasn't hard.
I don't know.
Last thing in the evening, folks.
This is it. Last one. Cool. Perfect.
Okay, great job.
Yeah.
Great
thanks.
first day, dude.
Thanks.
I'm tired. It went surprisingly well. Fieldy was kind of, being Fieldy, but everyone else was really cool. Good night.
Come on, dude. Keep going out late. I don't know how to drive.
Rock and roll, baby.
I'm gonna get my morning or afternoon coffee. Can I get a triple grande iced soy latte?
It was almost like two different shoots. I mean, the first night, what I was more directing was the camera. We just let them play. The second day was more like doing a mini film shoot.
It needs to be a little wider angle.
No, that's cool. I like that like that. It was also good to like get to like the meat of the treatment. John's here. Let's lock it in. There was one point when we were going to do a single performance of him solo in the bedroom, and I put that in because the management, the label wanted that. It looks like he had the label talking to him in his ear, and he was doing what they wanted to do, and when I found out, I flipped out. What? I said, well, let's do the performance. And then Jonathan's like, I don't want to do that. Why the hell would I be singing in my bedroom? I'm pissed off. That would look cheesy as f.
So we don't want that.
Then I found out why. He goes, well, the label guy, and then that's when I was like, don't even listen to that punk. I wanted Sean to get his vision across and not have some record label sit there and tell him what to do. So we sort of changed something. We're not going to do a full vocal performance. I guess it was taken care of.
Roll playback.
Awesome. Hey, how's it going? I'm good. Jonathan's so cool. He's so awesome. Totally Fieldy's an ass. He's such a thug. He's just totally with me the whole time.
Big dog, big dog.
Your dog is on the way. Action!
Next on treatment. A few tense moments in the kitchen with Fieldy. And later, Sean disappears when he's needed most.
Now he's 2 hours late.
We have a funny situation.
Can you tell me where you're taking it? I'm still kind of in the dark.
Will the band accept or reject his vision? Attitudes and egos flare up on the set of Korn's video. Can the young director take the heat?
Lock it up, please. On camera.
The whole idea came out of watching a lot of these new reality TV shows. So I thought, what if something really, really bad happened within one of these scenarios?
I'll just have him go ahead and smother him then.
We never really say that it's like a reality house, you know, it's just all kind of implied in the video, so hopefully that'll come across.
Where's my walkie? Where's my bed? Doing a shot from that camera right there. Of the three of you guys sort of hanging out in here. We just need you, like, getting ready to go into practice. We got Fieldy and Head watching TV, getting up, leaving.
You have the drink in your hand.
Yeah, just like that, like right to there. I had ideas, he had ideas, and we talked about everything. So I think he did a pretty good job about giving direction.
That's good. All right, we are rolling.
It was just hard to lay there and act asleep, passed out, knowing that he's coming in with a pillow creeping up to us. It was silly.
We're gonna do the poison because.
Poison?
Yeah.
Action, Fieldy, cooking. Jonathan.
Fieldy, now go to the fridge. Oh, they turned the wrong way. Cut. Okay, Fieldy, this time you gotta turn not towards Jonathan, you gotta turn to the right.
I didn't turn towards him. So if I'm like this, and I walk away, you're not gonna see my shirt. We can get you like, we're just watching that, and I'll tell you if we're gonna do another one.
If you don't know Fieldy, he's a little bit intimidating at times.
What's wrong with that? You're tripping. I'm showing the shirt off to the camera. It's perfect. We're not doing another one. Next scene.
Like, why you want to do another one? So, can we just do another? I go, no.
15, it's like really short. It's like 10 seconds. Just do one more.
I like it.
It was fun. We were just watching him. Just wanted to see what he would do. He'd be like threatening me with a cleaver, and I'd be laughing at it because it's so ridiculous.
Edit it out.
So I just said, well, fine, do what you want, dude. You'll get what you want to give us.
I think we should do one more. It's 5 seconds. Let's grapple it. Come on.
Can we do one more for technical reasons for the safety? All right, do a safety for you. All right.
You never argue with him with the utensils.
Okay, all right, one more right away.
There are times when you just let them do what they want because if they're going to look bad, it's their fault.
He is on show for the world to watch the way he works. And the cameras are going to watch you at moments that could be meltdown moments for a lot of people.
And action cue.
He could be very intimidated.
Can we get a replay on that?
Roll camera.
Straight in.
Roll video.
That's pretty high.
It was different because it was on more on schedule than the other videos.
The director.
I guess this is where John kills me.
Action.
I get pushed over down there.
Action, yes.
That scared me. I taught him how to yell.
Where am I gonna see film?
The directors yell.
Get playback on that?
You can't go, Head, we need you on the set.
Head! Can you twitch? No! How was that?
Head is done.
It's a wrap!
I don't even remember anything from the last few days. It just all went by so quickly, and any problems I think were solved because we finished the shoot. Everything's going to turn out really good.
And I told Sean, usually what happens is I go through the process of going through all the film. I get it to a point where I'm happy with it, and then the directors come in.
I've been sort of on my own this week.
It was weird to have a whole week off between the shoot and actually going into the edit.
I don't know. Still waiting. That's okay though, because I know that, Bill, my editor, has been working, so it's not like we're waiting because nothing's happening. I'm not needed yet.
It was strange to know that it's being worked on and you're not a part of that, because I think there's a bit of a control freak in me, so it was slightly frustrating to not be involved in that process.
Well, I've done something that's, totally in the vein of like what the treatment said, and then I've done something else which I think works better.
Other people were there when I wasn't there, so that's also a process of, being this first-time director.
No edit yet. Still waiting.
It's wartime.
Well, I think that he's going to be pleased. I mean, he should be. Yeah, I think that it looks really, really strong. I think it's come together really well.
All right, so you ready? Yes, let's do it. It was weird to see it sort of constructed. You already saw it as this thing that was kind of halfway completed. I'm just thinking. On the first pass, I didn't say anything because I was trying to really get into it and figure out what Bill was doing. Yeah, let's see it again. I had nothing to say. And I think he was a bit upset that I didn't say anything the first time.
As far as the whole cut goes, come on, hair director.
Yeah, I'm thinking. The more I look at it, the more I'm getting used to it because I'm thinking.
Used to it. How about saying, "Jeez, man, work with me. You're slaving on this thing. We're going to sleep."
His initial reaction certainly made me seem like he wasn't that happy with it. It's like it seemed like maybe there were some things that he wasn't expecting, even though I had prepped him on the fact that I had changed the concept around a little bit. What about those intro shots? Do you think those are necessary? Do you think they're not going to fit, or?
Well, I took a look at them, and what happens is they really seem sort of disjointed. They don't make a lot of sense in terms of like the whole flow of them.
Right. I needed to change the whole setup of the video in terms of like it was meant to be like a reality show, but that wasn't happening because of the stuff that was shot. A lot of times what happens with an experienced director is that they think because they see it, then that's enough. You really have to like tell the story. And that involves setting up sequences of shots that do that for you so that it's really clear. I probably would have liked to have seen those establishing shots, and Bill said it just looked really weird. I trusted him in his work. I mean, I don't think he's lying to me. I need a cigarette.
All right.
Let me ask you a question. When you saw it come to life, what did you feel?
Well, I was just sort of confused. I didn't want to jump and say, oh, it's great, or oh, I hate it, or I just had to, because it wasn't either. It was just I had to think about what he was doing. The way it's cut is really, really good, too, because it's not sort of taking away. It's not trying to compete with the film footage, which always looks better. It's just
like the edit. Wow, we were waiting for that, dude.
Finally, we kind of like walked away from it, and he mentioned something to Al, like, you know, he thought it was good, and I was like, oh, really? Thanks. You know, it's like, oh, good, finally some input, you know?
Music videos aren't art because you have to deal with other people's money, and you're dealing with this whole group of people, and you have to sort of, you know, work within that world.
Why don't you guys figure it out and let me know where you guys are, and if I disagree, I'll let you guys know. How's that?
We're close. I think we're all on the same page. I had the least involvement in the edit, and that's an issue between, you know, management and label and people who didn't want me there.
In this part, do you want to put that shot of him with the video cam, the guitar rig?
I've been through it, and it's like, it ain't that great. That's nice.
If I was also like some hotshot director who's been working for 10 years, maybe I could just say, well, you know what, screw you guys, we're gonna do it this way. But I can't do that either.
I mean, it's like if he thought that it needed to go in there, then he should be a little bit more forceful.
Let's do it again. Let's see.
No. I'd rather not jeopardize the whole production in the video by coming in and like causing a problem. Bill knows what he's doing through and through, so that's why I really trust him. And I think he's also taking my opinions, you know, like really seriously.
Hey, Sean, how's it going?
Hey, baby. Shut up.
I think the whole process, to a certain extent, you know, for his first time through was a little overwhelming.
Hey, Spike! Hey, Spike! Hey, Spike! What are you doing, Spike? Hey, Spike!
He had a lot on his plate. He was under a lot of pressure. And you know what? Everybody needs to let loose a little bit.
Congratulations!
Next on Treatment. Where is Sean Dack?
The band's waiting on him.
What does Korn think of his video? Stay tuned for the premiere of Alone I Break. Sean Dack feels the pain of the cutting room floor.
I need a cigarette.
And moves to the beat of the dance floor. In the harsh light of the morning, his video vision hangs in the balance.
Oh, Roseanne, we have a funny situation. We have a missing director.
It is now 3 o'clock. Thank you.
And 11 hours from when he was last seen.
Bill left him at like 4 o'clock at some girl's house, face down in a mattress.
So we're here waiting for him to check out and edit. And God knows where he is with his 25 grand. I imagine it's a lot less today than it was yesterday.
When did you leave?
Monday.
Maybe I'll see you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Take care, guys. She woke up this morning and he was in the bathroom floor on a towel with puke all over him.
Strange flush. Don't film this.
He needs to get in here and approve these final looks on the color treatments that we did for the video footage so we can send it out to the band. The band's waiting on him.
I have not seen anything from any of the edits.
I'm still kind of in the dark. Bill got me really drunk.
Being late, especially when you have people like management from the band and it's got to go out, and that's not something that you do. And if you do something like that, then you don't work again.
4 o'clock. Okay.
Exactly.
Now he's
12
2 hours late.
He's just not very professional. But you know, you can only expect a certain level of professionalism from someone that's not a professional.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, where's it
You're
going?
screwed, man, because the people complain, bro. They want to have to tow it. It's going to be about $165.
I'm not from LA, so I gotta know where I gotta go. Can you please tell me?
Dude, I can't do nothing, dude. It's
You can't tell me where you're taking it? Don't pull away until I get the address, please. I'm writing the address. Thank you.
That's your car?
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
He's gonna want a bribe is what he's gonna want.
Dude, I got to tell you, 2 hours late. We're supposed to get this cut into. You know what, dude? We'll talk later.
Everyone up once in a while. And I think I was pretty good other than that. See, I up finally.
Yes, you did.
I was really sick, so it was just like, I was actually just sort of trying to like stay awake.
Hey, Sean? Yeah. So, after this, out of your hands, it's all the band after this, making a change.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure you're good with it before it goes.
folks. Take one.
That video is dope.
It came out great, everything. Happy with it.
I think the original treatment evolved into something that I think is much better.
I want to talk to him. Hello. So he did a really good job. He really did. I didn't feel like I was working with a beginner at all.
So, Sean,
What's up, guys?
you did a good job, dog. There's just a couple things in the beginning of the video. I know there needs to be a couple, like 3 more shots ahead because he's non-existent in the beginking.
Okay.
Sean,
Yeah.
what are you directing next?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe us.
Maybe you guys.
How stoked do we have to be at this point? Seriously, that's for, in the scheme of things, that's like minimal changes.
You shoot a video for us next time, Sean? This is what's gonna happen to you.
The whole thing is just really strange. You know, it's almost like it didn't happen when I'm back in New York. It's like this weird dream. No matter what it is in the end, it's still my idea. I hope people like it. I hope the kids like it. The kid came from out of nowhere and he directed a Korn video. That's pretty huge.
Even though he came in and did that, he's gonna have to still come back and pay his dues like a lot of directors do.
If he wants to do music videos, then he's got to do more of them. He's got to do it on a continual basis. But the bottom line, it doesn't really matter. It's always like, what have you done lately?
It seems small. I think anything is worth it if the end result is good. We ended up with a successful video. That's the bottom line.
Go check from TV.
The contest was about creating a new director. It's not about just doing it once, I don't think. I think it's about, you know, continuing to work.
Yeah, it's good to be home. It's good to be home.